Hey guys, Marmalade here with Marmalade Outdoors, and I've been asked multiple times to do a quick review of my cook set. And as you guys know, I finished the PCT this last summer and did almost 1,000 miles, and I went cold soaking and no cook. So I really haven't shown this in a couple of years, and so I wanted to let's go through it really quickly and show you what brands I have and why I chose what I chose. For me, the main thing with cook kits is they can get rather large and lots of pieces to them. I want to simplify mine, get it as light. Of course, light is always important for all your gear, but for me, it's always two things: light and compact. So I wanted to get as small as I could and light as I could, because for me, I'm not cooking in the pot. All I am doing is boiling water to hydrate food or to make drinks. So this is my whole cook kit right here. Look at that. I mean, I have pretty big hands, but it's not very big, is it? Let's go through it, okay? Oh man, I'm sitting on a wet bench. That's no fun. But okay, let's go over this with you guys. So when you start out, my first thing is I traded out when you get most titanium pots, which is what I have, and I'll show you. They come with a big orange bag to help it, and it's pretty light. I wanted to go a little thinner and lighter and more minimalistic, so I ended up from Light AF. It's a company called Light AF, Alan Frank, and it's a DCF bag. It's a round bag with a flat bottom, so you can see it fits just right. I'll try to show close-ups of all these things, like a side-by-side, so you can actually see closer. So that's the bag. It's DCF, very durable. I've had it probably the bag itself for 3 straight years, and it's been very durable. So we'll put that down here. Um, so next is my Tokes 550 milliliter titanium pot, and it's not a regular titanium pot, and this is kind of overkill, but I found this out, they make regular titanium and they make ultralight titanium. So mine's ultralight, so I guarantee you there's not much difference in weight, but I had the choice, so I got the thinner one. I was trying to make everything lighter, so that's what I did. You have these two handles. You have a lid, of course, and it's got you can move this triangle at the top, and so that it, let me see if I can do it for you. So it stays up like that. So that way, when you're done boiling, you can, or you want to be able to check, it stays up, so you don't have to burn your hand. So that's my pot. I had to go chase my bag; it blew away. So that's how light it is. But okay, so the reason why I picked this pot was I tried different pots when they were still brand new in the store, and I used a small fuel canister for this one, and this is the smallest one I could get, where the fuel canister still fit in there and gave me room for my stove. So let's move on. So there's the pot. Take the lid off. Now, what I put inside in the top is, you'll see this. I'll show you. This is a very thin towel. I'll explain that later. The first thing is my stove. This is the Soto Windmaster Amicus stove. It's got arms. If you can see this, I'll try to show a close up, but arms that fold down and then go up and lock up like that. Very easy. You can see how fast I'm doing it. You've got the regulated fuel handle here, and you even have see this red here. This is a piezo igniter. So the theory is you turn up the gas, hit this, and creates a spark, and it starts just like a stove at your home. It doesn't always work if it's really, really cold or high elevation. So I always carry something else. So there's that. Love this. It's got these easy folding down arms, and it's got a cup, which is why they call it the Windmaster. It helps protect it's called the Windmaster because it helps protect the wind from blowing it out, and it keeps your so you can boil faster. So love this stove. So because that doesn't always start, I carry a Bic, but I carry a mini Bic. It's very small. I've had this particular one for like 3 years. Still hasn't run out. Still got 3/4 of the fuel in it, so that's good. And you also want this in case you ever get in a hyperthermic situation where you have to make a fire, even if it's in a place where maybe you're not supposed to have them. But if you're ever going to maybe die from hypothermia, you can have some way of starting a fire. You can't start a fire generally with that. The last thing that I put in here is, this is just silicone. I think they call them hot lips or something like that. You can get them at REI at most places. It sounds silly, but it fits right on the edge of the cup here, like that. And it's just so that, like, if you boil water here, and I generally don't make hot coffee anymore, but if I do make some hot chocolate or hot coffee or a hot tea, it gives me a chance to drink it while it's still hot and not burn my mouth on the hot titanium. So weighs nothing. So that's what I carry. So next, we'll pull this out, and I'll explain this towel. But the next thing is the fuel canister, and it could be any brand, but you get the small one, the 4-ounce can. And one of the keys to this is you want to put it upside down, because when you put it upside down, you have this bowl here, and that creates the room where your other things that I just showed you can fit in there. So it's really important. Put the canister upside down in there, and you'll create more room. Most people, this is the 550. Most people carry the 650 or 750 milliliter. So if you want to do that and have a little more room, that's cool. But I found that why carry a bigger? I think most of the dehydrated meals I make or buy take at the most 2 cups of water, and this holds 2 cups of water. So there's no reason to carry a bigger one just for no reason. So unless you're going to be cooking in your pot, I wouldn't go bigger unless you want to for some reason. So this goes upside down. Okay, so this is from lightsmith.com, L-I-T-E Smith.com. And they're compressed towels that come rolled up, and you get them wet and they uncompress. They make different sizes. It's super thin and light. So there's a couple of reasons I use this for. If this ever gets way too hot, I can use this to grab this. Especially if you're going to put this, you can put titanium on a fire sometimes or whatever. But if this gets really hot and you can't grab the handle, this is the way to grab it. The other reason why I have this is probably the most important part is when you put this in here, and you want a thin one because if you get a thicker one, it'll take up too much space in your canister. But the reason why I do this is when this is in here, you push it down, and all these other things, it keeps from rattling. Because I'll show you, if you're hiking and you don't have a towel in there, it's going to do that all day inside your pack. So by doing that, let's see if it makes any sound. I haven't ever tested it this way, but no sound whatsoever. It's not even moving. So anyway, that's my kit. What do you think? What do you guys use? Are you looking to go smaller and lighter? I would suggest some of this stuff. Some of this I have on my Amazon store in the description box below, so check that out. But I want to make this quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed that. But tell me what you use and what you liked about this setup, and what you may bring that I don't bring. But for me, this is all I've found that I've needed so far, so that's good for me. So lastly, please consider subscribing. Liking the video is huge. It helps get my video out to more people. And hit the notification bell in the upper right-hand corner if you'd like to be notified every time I have more of these videos coming out. And I think that's it. I'm going to go hike. We'll see you down the trail. Bye.